Alright, what's going on, everybody? This is Chase fan number 9 here, and I'm coming at you another video. I know this one is, well, it's over a week late, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I've obviously been busy with, well, not just YouTube, but stuff outside of YouTube, like with personal stuff and all that. But anyways, since I got nothing else to do, I might as well do this video anyways. Anyways, with that said, I'm going to be taking a look at the paint schemes from this past weekend's races at Watkins Glen International. So without further ado, here we go. First up, we got Quinn Halfin, the 00 Fair/Share Chevrolet Camaro. Okay, now this one's got an interesting design. It's got blue that wraps around the. It's safe to assume it wraps around the entire car, along with these different shades of pink, which looks pretty cool. And you also have it here on the top, and you got this white bit here, which I really don't mind, considering the letter of the colors and the other logo here, which is in pink. So apparently this is a company that helps those who lost an infant during or after pregnancy, I assume. So I guess that's what it is. This is the first time I've seen this paint scheme, so I'm not sure. I mean, I'll just have to look it up, but I'll see. But overall, design's not too bad. Here's your Atlanta winner in his typical Monster Energy scheme. Brad Keselowski in the number 2 Wabash National Ford Mustang. This one's got pretty, well, it's got a pretty simple design. It's got like a maroonish color, and you got, well, the black and the white. They honestly, well, why I say honestly, well, how do I put this? I honestly think that the black looks good with this because it wraps around the entire car, just like Quinn Half's car does. I like how they also painted the rims white to match with the number. I obviously know why they cut off the black and white stripes here, obviously. Overall, it's a pretty simple design with nothing too crazy for this one. Next up, we got Austin Dillon in the number 3 Cowboy Channel Chevrolet. So I assume this is basically, I assume this is a paint. Sorry, I've been skipping over my words. I believe this is a TV channel or something, or third-party app like Peacock, Netflix, and all that, where, well, I assume this is a channel focused on mostly movies about cowboys or the Wild West, I assume, because, well, you got a picture of John Wayne here on the side, so I assume that's what it's about. But anyhow, you got like this red that kind of fades into like a black color, and then you also got these black patches on both the hood and along the bottom here that wraps around the left quarter panel to the opposite side. So yeah, I'm not sure how I feel with this paint. I mean, it does look very simple and elegant. You got bits of black here too, but yeah, maybe this is not so bad paint scheme. So, anyways, here's Kevin Harvick's number 4 Busch Light Apple Ford Mustang, which we saw last year in both the All-Star race and Michigan and so many other races, so we can pass on that. Kyle Larson, the winner from this past weekend, driving the typical Hendrick Cars.com Chevrolet, and you also got hiring technicians. That's something new. Here's Ryan Newman in the number 6 Socioz.com Ford Mustang, and all I can say is, wow, this is an interesting paint scheme. I assume this is supposed to be like the earth cracking, and you got the lava like. Oh, I thought I heard something outside. Well, you got like lava or magma or something coming out of the car, and you got these orange and black patches. I mean, they could have removed some of these pieces here and let the background design go all the way through, but I guess they just went with this anyway. But overall, it's not a bad paint scheme, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, you can't be too disappointed about this. I mean, it's a good paint scheme, so yeah. Interesting design though. Anyways, here's Corey LaJoie in the number 7 Nations Guard Chevrolet Camaro. We've seen this one already. Tyler Reddick in the number 8 Chevrolet Accessories Bet MGM Chevrolet Camaro. Um, this is kind of like just any other. Well, this is just like any other typical RCR scheme with you got like black and silver patches. You also got these white bits here and there, and you got this like light shade of gray, which is cut off by this black line, which I don't mind. Got the number, obviously. I mean, the number would look better if it was painted white, but I guess they decided to stick with the red. But I mean, it's not bad. But I think it's, well, honestly, I think this paint scheme is underrated. So yeah. Here's Chase Elliott, the runner-up with his typical Napa scheme. Eric Almirola and the number 10 GoBowling.com Ford Mustang, or hashtag GoBowling Ford Mustang. Kind of goes with the fact that the race had the same name, obviously. I like this paint scheme though. I like the white on the top. You got the red here. You obviously got a bowling ball going after the pins, going for a full-on strike. And it puts, there's a thing here that says, Go Bowling America. Okay. Put the hashtag Go Bowling as well. And you also got Mobile One Car. This looks like a mixture of the Go Bowling scheme. This kind of looks like a mix of, obviously, the Go Bowling colors and the Mobile One scheme that Harvick used to run with the white and all that. So, yeah, it looks pretty cool. I like it. Anyways, here's Denny Hamlin in his typical FedEx scheme, obviously. Ryan Blaney in his Dex Imaging's Ford Mustang. We've seen that one. As for Chase Briscoe in his High Point Ford Mustang. Here's Chris Buescher in the number 17 Socioz.com Ford Mustang. Same thing as Ryan Newman, same sponsor, but obviously with different colors. It's got different patches of blue here, along with some white patches as well. You also got this dark bit here and the blue here on the bottom. This kind of looks almost like the Fastenal scheme, if I'm being honest. I don't know if it's me, but those look kind of like trees, but maybe that's just my eyes playing tricks on me. But anyways, overall, I like the blue design on this one. I really like it. Kyle Busch, number 18 Snickers Toyota Camry. You got the Snickers bar here on the side. You also got the red, white, and blue here as well. And you also got here on the front. And the rest of the car is just an all brown color, but it's not too bad if you know what I'm saying. Martin Truex Jr. in the number 19 Reese's Fine Foods Toyota Camry again. Christopher Bell back in the number 20 Stanley Tools Machine. Matt DiBenedetto driving the number 21 Moen Menard's Ford Mustang. Same thing that we've seen on Ryan Blaney's all past. Not gonna lie, I honestly got confused with the fact that I almost thought this was Austin Cindric when I know damn well it's Joey Logano, because obviously Austin Cindric ran this paint scheme early on in the year, having Verizon on the car. I mean, it looks good on Joey Logano's car just as much as it does on Austin Cindric's cars, and they're both basically the same paint scheme, so nothing much to say there. But I like it though. Bubba Wallace in the number 23 Toyota. Okay, very simple. Red patches here along with the white, obviously. You also got the number outlined. You got the black bits here. You also got McDonald's, Dr. Pepper, DoorDash, and Columbia. Okay, not too bad. It's almost similar to the Toyota showroom car, but not even close. Just with a few additional sponsors. And it says Toyota, obviously, so not going to see much there. Here's William Byron. He drove the Exalta Chevrolet Camaro. Same one that he's driven in certain races so far this year. Michael McDowell drove the number 34 CarParts.com Ford Mustang. I believe he ran this paint scheme already, but I feel like the details changed. There's got some interesting designs in the background over this blue car with, obviously it has different shades of blue. They're not just going to paint it in one entire color, if you know what I'm saying. You also got the orange number, which is not too bad. You got TRW, CarParts.com, and all that. So, honestly, I think this is a same thing, but I think the design changed. But I could be wrong, though. Anyways, here's Ryan Preece in the number 37 Kleenex Chevrolet Camaro. Not a lot of detail. Just simply says Kleenex above the left and right rear wheel. I mean, my only criticism of this car is that they could have painted the rims white, and that's pretty much it to match the number. I do like the blue, obviously. You know, I want to see more Ryan Preece diecast. I don't see that as much. The only Ryan Preece car I have is his 2019 car, which is the 47. Come on, I want more Ryan Preece. I'm like, if one's not enough, then a second one definitely will go with your collection. Anyways, next up we got Anthony Alfredo in the number 38 Benz Motor Sales Ford Mustang. Ooh, this is an interesting one. It's got different patches. You got blue, black, and like this grayish color on top of these circular designs with these other patches and all, along with the white number. This looks like a paint scheme that Front Row Motorsports ran during their early years, but I can't recall which one. And I assume it's because Benz Motor Sales is celebrating their 75th anniversary. I mean, I don't hate it. I'm just saying it's just got a lot of patches on it. Sorry if I didn't explain that well. I'm not perfect, but yeah. It does kind of remind me of a paint scheme that Front Row Motorsports ran a long time ago, so yeah. But I like it, though. Cole Custer in his typical Haas tooling scheme. Next up, we got Ross Chastain, the number 42 My McDonald's Rewards. My McDonald's Rewards Chevrolet. Ugh, sorry about that. I gotta tell you, this is one of the most interesting McDonald's paint schemes I've ever seen. You got patches of yellow, red, here and there. You got this patch here where it obviously stands out because it has My McDonald's Rewards, and they put McDonald's in the golden arch, obviously. And you got the golden arch down here, and then you got these black patches here, and this white patch for the black painted car number. So I gotta tell you, this is an interesting design, and also there's a bit of white too. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try a different McDonald's scheme every once in a while. I mean, I do like the simple one where it's all red, but I tell you, McDonald's and Ganassi, they definitely stepped up their game with this paint scheme, that's for sure. Anyways, moving on. Got Eric Jones in the number 43 Clean Harbor Chevrolet Camaro. You got white on top and red on most of the bottom half of the car, and it's separated by this blue line, which is kind of thin at first, but when it gets to the back, it kind of widens a tiny bit. So overall, it's not that bad, if you know what I'm saying. It's got the classic petty thing here on the side with the blue and white circular bit or crescent shaped bit here. So overall, I'll pass on this. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the number 47 Kroger's Busch Bean Chevrolet. We've seen this one already. Alex Bowman in his typical Ally scheme. Justin Haley drove the number 77. Oh wait, this is the last paint scheme of the gallery for Cup. So yeah, Justin Haley drove the 77 FOE.com Chevrolet, which you've seen already. So with that, that wraps it up for Cup, and with that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you for the Xfinity Series video. Alright, bye everyone.